Make sure you're pointing that toe, big toe on the floor. Good. And first, open, plie, plie. Good. Open, plie, and out to the side. Good. Other side. Standing up straight. Good. Hi everyone, it's Miss Stacie, and today I'm going to be doing a beginner dance workout. And we're going to focus on some ballet movements and positions. All right, so we'll go through a couple of positions and just a few fundamental ballet movements. So it won't be too difficult, okay? Just follow along with Miss Stacie and hopefully you will have some fun. So Miss Stacie is standing right now in first position, okay? My arms are down in front of me and my hands, my fingers are close together. I'm standing up straight, and if you notice, as I look down, my feet remind me of the letter V. So in first position, you want your heels to be touching and your toes to be pointing outward. And this will be first position. Okay, standing up straight. Good. Now if I take my right foot and I slide it out, still with my toes pointing out and my heels inward, I am now in second position. Okay, so we have first position and we have second position. Now, we're going to go through the three basic movements that we will look at in our warm-up today. The first movement is called a plie. And we're always going to do, most of our movements and positions will be with our hands on our hips. There'll be a few times, mostly in your transition movements, where your hands, your arms will be away from the body. But when we do most of the positions and movements, our hands will stay on our hips. Okay, plie. Our legs will bend, and that's what plie means, to bend, and we straighten. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now I just did it in first position. We're going to take it out, point those toes, take it out to second position. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Excellent. Return back to first position. So we just did a plie. Now we're going to do a tendu. Tendu means to stretch. You're going to take your foot, Miss Stacie, it will be her right foot, and you're going to slide it all the way in front of you. Keep that foot turned out at an angle and point the toe on the floor. And then return it back to first position. So let me back up just a little bit so you can see my feet in the camera. I'm going to take my foot, slide it all the way forward until I can't slide it anymore, and my big toe is on the floor. Point that toe and then return. That is a tendu. So I did it on the right, we're going to do it on the left. Slide that foot out, keep that foot turned, and point, 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 stand up straight, and return. So that is a tendu. We did the tendu in the front. Now we're going to do on the side. Slide that foot out, keep it at an angle, and point, and return. Good. On the other side, all the way out, and return. That was a tendu. The next movement, this is where our hands come away from the body, is called a bourree. Now bourrees are small little steps, and we're going to do our bourrees in a circle. So we'll start at plie. Arms come down in front of you, and you will rise up on the balls of your feet. Bring your feet together, close together, and take small steps, and we're going to go around. And plie. And we're going to do it again on the other side. Plie. Rise up, feet together, and turn, 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 turn. Small steps, and and plie. Excellent. So we just did plie, a tendu, and we did bourrees. Okay? Our positions were first position and second position. And those are all the movements that we're going to focus on today. Now we're going to do some other movements, but those are the ones that I want you to pay attention to. When we start our warm-up, our arms will be down in front of us. In first position, we'll be in first position. And we'll open up the arms a little bit, just like we're about to take flight, and bring them back down in front of us. Okay, that is preparation. Okay, then our hands will come on our hips. We'll put our foot out, a slight tendu, point the foot, make sure that big toe is on the floor only, and then we'll do what's called a flex. So the toes now are pointing towards the ceiling. Point, flex, point, flex. Point, flex, point, go back to first position. And then we'll do the same on the left foot, okay? We're warming up our ankles and also our feet, getting our feet ready for that time when we rise on the balls of our feet. That's called releve, okay? All right, so from there, we'll go into our first transition movement. So after we point and flex, our arms will come down and we'll raise one arm, the left arm, and then we'll open and return down. So once we start, after we point and flex, we will go to our first transition movement where we will put our arms down and then we'll raise our right arm, our left arm, open and come down. Then we'll do it again. Right arm, left arm. This is called an O. A lot of terms, but you'll hear them again as you dance more. Open and down, en bas. Okay? Then we'll go into our plies. Do our plies 4 times. Good. And then we'll go into our next transition movement. We'll do a little sway. And as we sway to the right, our left foot will point. We'll step out a little bit, and each time we sway, our feet will point and we'll step out a little bit more each time until we're in second position. And then we'll plie again 4 times. Okay? Hands still on the hips. Excellent. From there, we'll do the sway again and bring our feet closer together. Make sure you point those toes. Bring them together, hands back on the hips. Good. Next, we go into our tendus. To the front and back, front and back, other side, front, back, Again, make sure you point those toes. That big toe touches the floor. The transition for that one is we'll put our arms in first position, we'll open to second, and then we'll plie. Again, first position with the arms, open, plie, and then we'll tendu out. Good. 2 times each foot. Make sure again you point and get that big toe only on the floor. Good. And then we'll do the movement again. First position, open, plie. First position, open, plie. Once we plie, the second time we stay down and go up. Releve and bourree. 2, 3, 4. Good. Plie. Stay and come back up. Bourree. Yes. Plie and down. Good. From there, we're going to circle our arms towards the right, up and around. Good. And then we'll take it the other way. Towards the left, up and around. Yes. And then we'll raise the right arm, the left arm, open open, out. Raise the right arm, the left arm. This is en haut, open, out, en bas, and finish. Okay? So we're going to go over this warm-up, and then I'm going to come back after we do the warm-up, and we're going to give you a variation of that same classical warm-up. Hopefully that'll be more fun. Preparation. Hands on the hips. And point, flex. Point, flex. Point, stand up straight, flex. Point, return. And point, flex, point. Flex, big toe on the floor only. Flex, point, and arm, right, left, open, en bas, right, left, open, en bas, right, left, open, bas, right, left, and plie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. And one more plie. Here we go with a transition. And sway, sway, and prepare. Plie in second. Here we go. And plie. 2, 3, and 4. Good. Here we go. And sway. Bring the feet together. Make sure you're pointing those toes. Good. And return. Here we go. Tendu. And forward. Good. Other side. Make sure you're pointing that toe, big toe on the floor. Good. And first, open. Plie, plie. Good. Open, plie. And out to the side. Good. Other side. Standing up straight. Good. Point that toe. You got it. And first, open, plie, plie. First, open. Here we go. Plie, bourrees. Here we go. And take it around. Nice, lovely. Open, plie. Stay there. We'll go to the other side. And up. Good. Good. And circle. Other side. Around, big energy, good. And here we go, we're almost finished. And up, out. Excellent. Okay, so we've done the first part, the classical, what I like to call the classical portion of warm-up. We're going to do the warm-up again, but this time we're going to add movements in there that we do mostly all the time. So some popular dance movements that you guys have been doing, that's been trending. So the first transition movement we're going to do is elbow, elbow, shake, clap. Elbow, elbow, shake, clap. Elbow, elbow, shake, clap. Good. Yes, so that's the first transition movement. These are going in between our positions and the basic movements that we did in the first warm-up. The second transitional movement is, I'm going to call it the dab and tap. It's the dab, but we add a little tap to it. So this is going in the transition in between the plies. So we'll step, 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 and we're opening our feet up a little bit to get us to second position, okay? And after we get done with the second position plie, we'll dab and tap back to first position, okay? So that's transition number 2. The third transition is the forward, side, back. So that's HBS. That's what we're going to call it today, HBS. So forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back. This will be the transition after the tendus, okay? And then after we do our bourrees, so after we've gone around in our bourrees and we come back down, we're just going to wave the arm a little bit, okay? And stay in first position, keeping that first position. So every time, we're going to keep that first position. And then we're going to do it on the other side, okay? All right? And that's it. So I'm going to start the music, and we're going to go through the warm-up the same way we did. We will add a little warm-up in our head, okay? Our head and neck moving up and down and side to side, okay? So just go with Miss Stacie, and I hope you have some fun. Down, side to side. Here we go. Look side to side. Here we go. Point and flex.